Hi, welcome back to my channel. My name is Samantha, or Divination Doll. My channel is all about spirituality. I learn and I teach on this channel, or I do readings and all sorts of other spiritual content. I have some stuff that I'm working on as well that I think a lot of you will really enjoy. So this video in particular, well, it's going to be how to detect somebody with bad intent, how to know whether that opportunity, that job, that person, if they're genuine, or if your intuition is giving you that ding, 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 like something ain't right. So we're gonna get to the bottom of how to know whether when your intuition is telling you to run as fast as you possibly can. To start off, number one is the person. I'm going to use the context as like it being a person that's approaching you. So whether they're approaching you with a business opportunity, for a relationship, or to get to know you, or, some sort of proposition. So I actually have stuff written down. So if I'm looking down, that's why I like had like a major download to do this video for a lot of you, because this is so like, there's so many people out here dealing with this in multiple different ways. So number one is there's no connection. You don't feel a connection with this person, but you feel like on paper there should be a connection because of your mutual interests, or you might have some things in common. This person, though, you recognize that, oh yeah, we have a lot in common, like cool, but this person takes it a step further when you first meet. This is when you first meet. They talk about you like, they talk about your interests and your mutual interest, and they talk as if they're connecting with you and as if they feel something for you, or they feel really like excited to work with you and to start working on something with you. And they express all of these things maybe about you or about themselves and about what you can do together, and you just don't feel it. Somebody is speaking emotions, is speaking is speaking about, these things and these potential outcomes, and what they see can happen with you too, but you don't feel what they're saying. It feels like it's just words. It feels like a disconnect. It's so hard to describe, but when you get enough of these types of like people and situations, you start to be able to notice that that this is a major thing. There's not an actual connection. The conversation feels unbalanced. It feels like this person is kind of sucking up the conversation, or their energy is kind of sucking up your energy in a sense, almost like they're taking from you. And it just feels too good to be true. Or you just have that thought, like, this is too good to be true. Like, I don't feel this. It feels like boom, like blank. But this person is spitting all these what are they called? Beautiful nothings or whatever. Sweet nothings. They're saying all these sweet nothings to you. So that's number one. Something just feels off. You feel a part of you shut down, or you feel your energy retract. You don't feel like yourself. You feel uncomfortable. This is a huge, 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 huge red freaking flag. And I can't even tell you how many times I ignored this red flag. If you, like, people always say like, oh, I feel like I can't be myself around this person, or like, I feel like I'm like shy around these people. It's for a reason. It's for a reason. Like, it's not for nothing. Like, your energy naturally shuts down around certain people. Why? Because your energy and your soul knows that something is not right, that this person doesn't have the best of intentions for you. And or just in general, they're just somebody who's like an opportunist or somebody who just wants to take from people. So your energy senses that, your soul senses that, and so it shuts a part of you down and retracts a part of yourself, so this person can't see all that you are. Kind of like how, like, you ever hear that saying, like, that God hides your worth from people who aren't meant for you? Like, just because somebody doesn't see your worth is because they weren't meant to, because God made it that way. Because if they saw your worth, they would basically be ingenuine, and they would be fake, and they would do what they could to get you. But when they're not even worthy of you at your fullest extent, and your whole being of who you are, that God is trying to hide from these people. You know what I mean? So it's something that I feel like a lot of people ignore, including myself. I feel like it's so easy to ignore because you think, like, am I being judgmental? Am I just fearful? Am I pushing away another opportunity? Am I just being shy? Why can't I be myself? Like, why do I have to be so sensitive? You start bringing it on yourself as if you're the problem, when in reality, it's actually just the truth of what you feel about this person. It's like you feel like there's a disconnect. You feel like there's something just not matching up with your energy. And that's why you feel like you can't be yourself around certain people, because the energy is off, and your energy senses it. Your soul senses it. Your body lets you know when something ain't right about somebody in your vicinity. And you don't even need to know, like, what it is. And that's the thing that I think a lot of people struggle with, is knowing something's off about somebody. That, again, things look good on paper. It looks like you two should connect. It looks like you two should, make something work. It just, on paper, should be that way. But there's just something holding you back. But a lot of times we go for it anyway, and then that's when we learn these tough lessons. It's like, and we'll start even, like, after you meet somebody and, like, things are going great, how they always do in the beginning, usually, in regards to, like, usually, like, romantic partners or even business partnerships or friendships. It's like things go great in the beginning, and energy's high, it's exciting. And then as you get to know the person, as you spend more time with them, their true colors start coming out, and you start seeing that, like, their public image doesn't really match the energy that you feel around them. So that's my next thing. Number 3 is these people are very focused on their public image, about their perception, how others perceive them. So there are full-on narcissists out here who have charities, who are known in the public eye for charity work, who are, in spirituality, who have spiritual-based businesses, helping people, healers. There are spiritual healers who have businesses, who have made lots of money. These people are there are these people that are actual narcissists doing this, in these businesses, in the same line of work as, like, it's just so crazy. It boggles your mind when you think about it. Like, these people that I'm referring to, public image is everything to them, and how they're perceived, because they know they don't have it. When I say they don't have it, I mean that they're not good people. They just aren't. And this is something I've had to learn the hard way, is that there are people who just inherently are not good people. They don't care about others' feelings. They don't have empathy. They don't care how they affect people. They are disrespectful. They are rude. They are defensive. And they refuse to look at themselves. They think everybody else is the problem. They think that they are always right. They think that they are highly favored by God. They think that God only loves them. They think that God only blesses them and is only watching over them. They think they are superior. And this shows in their public image. They're very focused on their image and on their career. They're very focused on success. They're very focused on money. They're very focused on what their life looks like physically and on the outside, because that's the only thing that tells them that they're worthy. That's the only thing that tells them that God loves them. They think they're being blessed by God, which maybe they are. Who am I to say? But these people are, you'll notice that like their energy just does not match their outside persona. And it's like they represent something on the outside, or almost have like a totally different persona or personality when it comes to their public persona than they do behind closed doors. So also another red flag I've noticed is people who talk a lot. And I mean like talk so much that you can't get a word in. They don't really value what you say when you do speak. And they repeat themselves a lot. They're constantly talking about themselves. They're constantly talking about who they know, you know, what they can do for you. They'll throw in there like, oh, but I can't wait to do this with you. And, oh, but I know this person. Oh, you know, like just, you know the vibes. So, also they will complain a lot about other people. They will constantly talk about how people did them wrong. They'll constantly talk about how, they'll also talk a lot about karma. They'll talk a lot about how the people who did them wrong will get theirs, and you know, that they're going to live high and mighty, and that nothing's going to touch them, that they've never done anything wrong. And, yeah, big ass red flag. Big red flag. Like, yeah. I kind of spoke on this, but they flash money and they flash opportunities in your face. They come to you with an opportunity, or they come to you saying that they can help you with something, that they get to know what your dreams are. They get to know what you're looking for, or what even on your interests, like, oh yeah, we can work on this together, or oh, I know a person, I can get you in with this person, or oh, like I would love to take you here with me, I'm supposed to be traveling here, oh maybe you could do this and help me with this. Yeah, and then it just seems like it just doesn't happen. It seems too good to be true, like I just met you and you're offering me opportunities type thing. Like I heard an example recently of like somebody offering somebody a modeling opportunity, right? Somebody approaches somebody and says they're a scout, a model scout. So they offer a woman a modeling opportunity. So she's like, all right, like he gives her the address and all that and his information, maybe and his card. Like these are legitimate people. These people have legitimate businesses. These people have legitimate operations. And like, it's not so out in your face. Like people think, and that's why so many people get, you know, enveloped in these people and in these toxic relationships, in these toxic business partnerships, in sex trafficking, in drug trafficking, in unknowingly. This is how people sometimes even get killed, because we miss the red flags and we miss these intuitive hits, and that like something being too off, or us being naive and thinking the best of everybody. You can't. You just can't. And this is something I've had to learn too. But yeah, so somebody offers a woman a modeling opportunity. So she goes to this place, the address, she goes thinking that she's about to just, you know, audition for a modeling opportunity. So she goes in and, they start asking her to take her clothes off. They want to see her whole body naked, and it's just her. Nobody else is there. And she's like, huh? Like, I wasn't told that. And, you know, they try and talk her into it like it's just a part of the audition. And here, come to find out, they were trying to, here it's a porn modeling opportunity for porn, and she did not attest to that. She did not want that. She wants she didn't say she wants to do porn, but this person persuaded her. This person offered her something that she was looking for, and she goes, and here's not what it seemed. And so that's kind of an example, and this is an example of somebody who went through this in my own life. So if it seems a little outlandish, it's facts. Like, this really happened. So another thing, number 5, I think we're at number 5. What they present themselves to be doesn't match the energy you feel around them, which I mentioned earlier. So basically, the gist of this video, if you take anything from this video, is anytime you meet somebody new, and anytime, whether you're dating and somebody starts love bombing you and trying to rush things, or somebody offers you an opportunity, somebody says that they'll take you under their wing and help you with your career or help you with your dreams, or they have a person that they know that can help you with your dreams, and they try and connect you with somebody, please be careful. Please be careful. Even when, especially women, this is more so for women, honestly, especially women, and women, be careful of other women that do this, that come to you and present you with an opportunity, or try and sell you something with working with them, or with collabing with them, or getting, like, they want you in their vicinity, and there's something off. It's for a reason. It's because something is freaking off and their intentions ain't right. So please be mindful that it's not just men to look out for. You need to look out for women too. Because a lot of times, like, with these situations, like, and I'm speaking about worst case scenarios here. You know, women can be just as manipulative and shady, and lure you into really bad situations that they're involved in because they're getting something out of it, which is probably money. My purpose of this video was really just to shed some light on, there's a lot of things coming to light. There's a lot of people and qualities and narcissism coming to light. And I'm not to say that, like narcissists, it's like, for me personally, my views on, like, demonizing people is just, it's so not me. And you know, I've definitely done it in the past, but I've learned that, like, people are usually very complex, and a lot of times what causes people to become narcissistic, or be very just blatantly, you know, just have bad intentions for people, and have really, you know, just be out here, like, with malicious intent, and you know, being shady, and just out here trying to get what they want and not worrying about anybody else. There's a lot of that going on, and coming to light. And it's just so important, as most of you who watch my channel are sensitives and are intuitives and are very spiritual, and you believe in the good in this world. You believe in pure souls. You believe in people that want to help you, and you believe in healers. And it's just, even in the spiritual community, even on YouTube, even on TikTok, like, you just got to be so careful at who you allow in your energy, and who you, whose readings you absorb, whose healings you absorb, who you listen to. And it's like, yes, something they say could really help you, but you got to understand the vessel. Not getting too close, because it's like, sometimes or like getting to know these people before allowing them to read you, or just trust your vibes on people, is really the gist of it. Trust your vibes of the person, because there are people out here who are scamming. There are people out here who are not, you know, not in touch, who are not actually in touch. They pretend to be in touch. They think they're in touch, and that's another thing. in their own world and thinking that they're in touch when they're not. They're not doing their work. They're not actually trying to be a better person. They're not actually growing. They're not actually caring about about helping others and about contributing to society, and contributing to the collective, and contributing to life and to earth and to making the world a better place. They're just focused on gaining themselves and sucking the energy from people who have so much love to give. These people just suck this life out of, and love out of these people like you and me. They suck the life out of us, the love out of us, because they don't have it. The only way they can get it is through people like us, because they're not connected to source. Like, I heard something the other day as well. The devil doesn't show up as himself. The devil shows up as friends, as partners, as family sometimes, as business partnerships. Like the devil shows up in people in forms that can get close to you, to take from you. And it's very real. The devil doesn't show up like with fangs and all red, like roar. Like, it's not like that. It's not that clear. And that's why God gifted us intuition. That's why God gifted us the ability to connect to God. When we connect to God, when we connect to source, when we connect to ourselves, and when we continuously face ourselves and continuously heal, we're less and less vulnerable to this type of energy. And I really feel like it's the spirit of narcissism. Like, that word is very prominent. And when I say narcissism, I feel like, for me, in this case, I feel like it's describing people who are just focused on personal gain and will manipulate somebody who they see as pure of heart, who they see as somebody who can give to them what they need in the moment, at the time. And when they're done with them, they throw them out. You're a tool. And when they no longer need you, you're thrown to the side like nothing. And they're just, on to the next, on to the next, on to the next. They recycle. I can feel that a lot of you have dealt with people like this. And I just want to say that I know it's really tough out here to really understand why, why me, like why people who are so full of love and who are so pure and actually like with actual big hearts, people who are who they are and don't have to say who they are, they just are it. Why would this stuff happen? And it's so that we're the ones who transcend this type of energy. We're the ones who help the people victimized by these types of energies. So as healers, we have to go through these experiences to learn what this energy is personally, to learn what to look out for, to teach others what this energy is and what to look out for. How to know your intuition is telling you, hey, red flag, red flag, red flag, run, run. So I really hope that this helped whoever is watching. Please leave your comments below. I would love to hear any experiences you guys have had, or you can email me if it's too personal. Also, follow me on Instagram, follow me on TikTok, and definitely if you need any readings or healings, releasing any soul ties you feel are past due, ready to go, starting to heal that trauma, within you, you need some assistance, my website I'll leave down below, and you can reach me on there. My contact information is on my website, so that we can work together and we can get you feeling good. Yeah, I think that's everything. So I hope everybody enjoys the rest of your night. Thank you for listening, and I will see you guys in my next video.